Now we should be good.
Hi, chat. Hi, Julia.
We're back.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, Nunscolos, what happened is that it's been 100 years since I've pressed any buttons on this, and
Yeah.
there's 2 buttons I'm realizing now on my Steam Deck that say live.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them is like live on Twitch, and the other one is the like what do you call this? Like the scene that is the live we are live scene, and I pressed the wrong one. So it took us offline.
Happens to the best of us, buddy. It's okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Brandon, are you sure that one of those is not a button that you have to press every 30 seconds to prove and signify that you are still, in fact, living?
Fuck.
Yeah, as we all know, Brandon's got a dead man's trigger on all of podcasting.
That's right. That's right.
How's everyone doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm just gonna tell people if it says that, refresh.
Love to hear it.
Thank
Page.
you.
Oop. Oh, I have to sign in? What?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay, I see how it
Franklin's
is,
got it.
Jeffy Bezos.
Thank you.
Ah,
Love to hear it. I'm feeling great. The sun is out. It's been raining for 4 straight days in New York City, and enough that it was like dangerous to go outside with
it
like
was
60
bad.
mile an hour winds and
Ooh.
very like flying debris. It was a lot.
Oh.
But I'm very glad that right now it is sunny. And later I am going to go to our community garden for a seed starting event that I'm very excited about.
Amanda, I'm so jealous. It's gonna be so much fun.
Think of those tomates.
I
Oh, yeah.
cannot wait for the tomates.
It's gonna be great.
Me and the tomates, we gonna chill in my backyard.
Me and the tomates down in your backyard.
There you go, Brandon.
Oh,
We've made
Brandon
some
knows the song now.
Julia, can I tell you, I've had brandy stuck in my head for like 3 days straight now.
Yeah, it's me.
Incredible.
It's me. I'm the brandy.
Chat, I have to know, how have you been? How have your last 2 weeks been? I've missed you.
Well,
hope they were
Mixel just
good.
subscribed with Prime, so Mixel is in a
you.
good spot.
Thank
10
It is
months.
new month, new time to let Daddy Bezos pay us some of his billions of dollars instead of other people.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Pay me the money. Pay me the money.
Yay.
Oh. I hurt my neck, so if you see me rubbing my shoulders during this, I apologize in advance, chat. I'm just
Hell
a
yeah.
little weirdo.
Well, what do we do here, Amanda, for folks?
What a good question, Brandon. We
Oh my
here at
god,
Join
we
the
already
Buddy
got a
side
hype
quest.
train.
Yay. Yay.
Have we finished? Are we at the point where we have now finished Mamma Mia 2?
No.
Here we go again.
We have not finished Mamma Mia 2.
But
Is
we're
there a
getting
third
close.
one?
No,
There
you're
is-
very lucky. There's a
there
third.
is talk of doing a third one soon.
Oh, okay.
But not presently.
Fuck.
Yeah. Brandon, if Mamma Mia 3 happens, we are going to all see it live together in the theater. I'm telling you right now.
Oh,
that
you know what
has
we
to be
should
an
do, Julia?
experience. What?
We should rent out one of the movie theaters because it's like $300 or something. It's not expensive to rent a movie theater out.
Yeah.
And then we should just do a live like watch along with us and
Yes.
everyone who wants to come.
That's a great
100%.
idea. There's a place near the studio, like around the corner, that does that. Eric did it for his birthday once, and it was incredibly fun.
Oh, there was also that fan that we had, I think that, God damn it, library chick. There was that fan that was like, I forget, they work for a cinema, like a theater company, a cinema company, and
Oh, that's cool.
they asked if we want to do live shows there, and they have like,
Ooh.
they're also a movie theater, so we could totally do that.
Ooh, I would like that.
This is incredible. I thought I was gonna have to like threaten Brandon with that potentiality, but I love that we're all on board. Yeah, no, this is what we do. We make up plot hooks, small adventures, NPCs, and items. We check in with the Join the Party community. We generally bring the energy of like this is our first shift back at work after a long weekend. It's Tuesday in the restaurant, in other words. And you know, you might not want to order the fish special because maybe it's not the freshest, but you know what? We're gonna be fun and we're gonna sit down with you in the booth and we're gonna tell you what's good on the menu and share some drama about the sous chefs. And that's kind of what we do.
And I am going to finish that drink that you have on the table that you haven't finished yet.
Oh yeah.
And maybe tell you that you're not drinking enough water. Who can say?
Or tell you that you have to finish the water, otherwise you would get killed.
That's very true. Aw, thanks, McSell and Library Chick, for sharing the wealth.
We're now on another level of the hype train. Add
Hell yeah.
5 more minutes for Brandon. We're ready to
Hell yeah.
go.
Damn
Yeah.
it. And first
Yep.
time chat from a Musica 34.
Aw,
Nice.
thank you
Very
so
good.
much. We're so glad you're here.
We're glad to be here, you
Now,
know?
Brandon, you mentioned that you had something you wanted to start with on
Yes.
today's stream. Is now a good time?
Yeah, well, first I want to say, look at that little cutie with the duck with the knife and the book he had. He's such
Yeah.
a good boy.
Good stuff.
Aw,
Good
I
stuff.
forgot about him.
Yeah.
Now, eagle-eyed viewers might have seen before I went offline. I don't know what it's called now, but I
Uh-huh.
did title the stream Wizard Quest.
You
I
did.
did see that,
So,
yes.
Julia, I want you to live your best life here. I want you to help design, or we will help you design maybe what you imagine, but also what you hope that a Wizard Quest would be, and tell the good folks at home what the Wizard Quest is, and then we'll make it. You know.
Okay, so Wizard Quest was we were driving from Minneapolis to Chicago in a snowstorm. And we were passing a bunch of signs. I asked everyone as we were getting started on the trip, "Hey, is it gonna be annoying if I read these signs as we go by?" Everyone said,
It was not.
"Subscribed." I would like that very much. And so besides like the, "Oh, Amanda, you got an actual photo of Wizard Quest. Bless your heart. Thank you." As we're going on this highway, all of a sudden I see a sign that just says Wizard Quest as one of the attractions at that exit. And I was like, "Guys, we have to go to Wizard Quest." And everyone in the car is like, "No, we have a live show tonight in Chicago."
No,
And
Julia, we're right on time and need to do the live show.
no,
I
Julia,
need
we need
to
to
eat
eat
lunch.
food. We have to go to Portillo's. Um, but we did not go to Wizard Quest. And then later, we were talking to our friend Megan, who was repping the merch table at Chicago. And someone, it wasn't me, I don't think, but someone mentioned Wizard Quest. And Megan said, "Oh, Wizard Quest, that place is great." And I was like, "You motherfuckers, we could have had a Wizard Quest adventure." And it's a shame that we didn't. But now I would like to email them at some point and see if we can set up a residency like over the summer or something like that. That would be great. But that's Wizard Quest. And the way it was described to me was like it's a team building, but also like scavenger hunt slash escape room place. And apparently they renovated it like fairly recently, like in the 2020s. I'm not sure if it was like 2021 or whatever. But it is run by a married couple, and the person, the like main dude in the relationship, goes by Wizard Steve. So we'll have to include Wizard Steve,
Wizard
obviously.
Steve.
Wizard
Now,
So,
Steve.
oh,
I'm just gonna paste something and see if this works.
Oh, I'm
Okay, not
excited.
quite. One
Okay.
second. Keep going.
Yeah, no,
Wizard.
I
We could
am trying to
also.
find the website so I could read it
Well,
to the people.
I also think it'd be another option, Julia, for you. We'll do whatever you want to do, but another option is like what a residency that we did at Wizard Quest could look like as well.
Mhm.
Brandon, true minds really think alike because my plan to start this is how we got kicked out of Wizard Quest.
Yes. This is a real photo from the interior of Wizard Quest.
This is
I
a
need
real
to stress
photo
this.
from the interior of Wizard Quest.
That's so cute.
And so my suggestion here would be, how did we get kicked out of Wizard Quest?
That is fun.
Um,
I do like that.
may I read the description from the Wizard Quest website?
Certainly.
It says, "Team building, fantasy themed, live action. The nation's first team building fantasy game, Wizard Quest is the leader in computer interactive games played in a live setting. The setting is a 30,000 square foot fantasy themed labyrinth. Choose from many different quests of varying difficulties and start exploring. Traverse through the quadrosphere. Make your way around fire, water, earth, and air realms. Fantastical creatures dwell here, overseen by many wizards." Wizards is capitalized for some reason. "As a quester, you must use your powers of observation to answer questions, decipher riddles, and investigate several hidden passageways. You will work as a team to enter answers into a portable tablet that will help guide you on your quest. Wizard Quest is best done as a team, so bring your friends."
Incredible.
So that's the size of like a warehouse. That's
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
huge.
yeah, it's very big. I need to stress to you, Wizard Quest, huge.
Very large.
It's like the Wisconsin Dells version of, Meow Wolf, I think, but, more built towards team building, I think.
Well, I would love to see what kind of things we would encounter here, and then maybe we can build off that into, like, what how we got kicked out, you know?
Yes, yes,
Cool,
for sure,
cool.
for sure. I think we part of the reason we get kicked out is we roast a teen that works there,
Oh,
about not being in character enough.
Mm. Just like a half-hearted teen. A guy
Yeah.
yeah, it's their summer job, and they're just like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm
Oh,
Wizard. I'm
yeah,
I'm Wizard Pete."
yeah, work on
Amanda,
Wizard Quest.
what a good teen you've chosen for this too. I really
Yeah,
appreciate. Yeah.
yeah, work at Wizard Quest.
Yeah, I have a hoodie, but it's really a robe. It's just like a really short robe
Yeah,
Oh,
can you
yeah.
put
made
a
out of
hat
cotton.
a wizard hat on
Oh,
him?
I'm so on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it matches his little outfit. Look at that,
Mhm.
Amanda. You're
Yeah.
doing great.
I swear this is what they gave me. This is my official outfit.
Mhm.
My manager says I get in trouble if I don't wear the outfit, so I have to
Yeah,
wear the outfit.
I gotta wear the outfit. They let me pick the color though, and that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
Zach
you know?
just came in and said, "I saw Wizard Quest," and came running in with a beaver.
Yeah, Wizard Quest. You know what it's about.
Amazing.
Um,
Alright.
yeah. Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, I see Brian with a Y in the chat. That's
I
pretty
Yeah.
like
good.
Brian with a
I
Y.
I like that Brian with a Y. I really
Can you put magical Brian? I feel like there should only
Wizard
be
Brian.
one
Magical
wizard,
Brian. Yeah,
Oh,
and then
Wizard
one wizard?
Steve.
Wizard
Wizard
Steve is
Steve
the
is the
wizard,
though
and then the
Brandon, if
mhm.
you'll recall, the description says, fantastical creatures dwell here, overseen by many capital W wizards. So I think
Hmm.
he is also a wizard.
Well, Julia,
Maybe
you can't
maybe because he's in training, he's only magical Brian. He hasn't
that's
been
true.
elevated to wizard yet.
Well, you can't also tell me that we don't know if there's more than one Wizard Steve. Maybe he's a multiple person, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I definitely rode the unicorn.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm also just in our chat, Amanda. I'm dropping a picture of Wizard Steve, the real Wizard Steve.
Oh, great.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, hold on. I got it wrong. He's Wizard Kevin, not Wizard
Wizard
Steve.
Kevin!
Wizard
Kevin's also good,
Kevin.
though. Wizard
Yeah,
Kevin's
Wow.
even funnier, honestly.
yeah.
Person in
Um,
chatter, Optimistic Penguin says Wizard Steve is a title. So maybe Wizard Kevin,
Maybe
oh,
maybe Kevin is Wizard Steve
yeah,
because Wizard Steve is his
is a
title.
is
I
a
don't know.
title. Yeah. I like that.
hell yeah,
Gosh, I hope
dude.
so.
Working on one quick thing because, we got some new photos of us taken on the tour,
Excellent.
and so
Oh.
I wanna use, some of those as we incorporate us into this, little endeavor.
Amazing. As you do that, Amanda, can I read you our story, which is from the About Us page of Wizard Quest?
I
Yeah.
would like nothing more.
We are Kevin and Karenna, and we love working together as a husband and wife duo. Now, the next line is the one that made me want to read this. Along with three of our four children who create and design our attractions. We started Wizard Quest in 2004 and couldn't be more excited about our new location and expansion in 2021. Now, what do you think that fourth kid's doing?
Why
I
do you
don't know.
mention that too? Like,
Why would you say that? It's like, yeah, and then there's Carl, and Carl just can't design shit for shit, so we don't let him be a part of the company.
Julia, can I pitch though?
What?
What
What
if they
TF?
had to sacrifice the fourth sibling to make the magic happen? You know?
Possible.
What if Carl's
There's
dead?
there's just skeleton in like a dungeon scene, and you're like, that's Carl.
That's Carl. He's
Or
dead
like Zach suggests, Carl's the one that they said, "You like books, become a priest, I guess," which is just
now.
how it happened in England.
Yeah, yeah, that's just it'd be like that.
Seam T Fizzle said Wizard Steve Bryan has Ruth Chris Stakes energy.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Oh
All
god,
right.
it
So
makes me so
Magical
happy.
Brian, we definitely razzed you too hard. I did go ahead and put a picture of me
I
on
love
top of the
it.
unicorn,
Hell yeah,
because I did ride the unicorn.
Yeah.
Amanda, damn right.
Thank you, thank you.
Real quick, Mixel said, "Hi, hey people, just want to really say I love the VOD so far, and you are all so awesome, and I wish I could meet you one day IRL. Same as the awesome fan base. Thank you,
Aw.
Mixel.
Aw, thanks, Mixel. Also, if anyone wants to drop that cheeky little link from Slack earlier, Mixel can tell us exactly where they want us to meet them
Oh.
if we
Oh,
want to
Amanda.
trial that.
Let me I'll do the drop. Hold on one second.
A little beta test for
A little
chat.
A
beta
little
test.
beta
All right.
test.
Now,
Copy
Brandon,
link
read
address.
human form. May I drop a photo of you from this album into Canva?
You may.
Excellent, because you look great.
You do look great.
Thanks.
I think Brandon is this flying elf over here, actually, Amanda.
Oh, yeah?
I think that Brandon might have gotten like maybe Brandon had some tiki drinks and
Sure.
decided I'm a flying elf now, and I love that for him.
I forget. Hold on. It was Hannah for breakfast suggested earlier. Why we got kicked out? We drank all the potions. So
We
maybe they
did.
sell quote unquote potions at the bar. I just
W-
had too many damn potions. You know
What if the potions were tiki drinks?
what
I
if?
should, guys. Here's my
Dangerous.
retirement plan. I'm gonna
Mhm.
start a like D&D themed tiki bar.
Julia, that's a really fucking good idea, actually.
Thank you.
That'd be great.
That would be really nice. I would like that. Oh, Brandon, you drank all those potions. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look what you've done.
And, Brandon, what object from around Wizard Quest did you pick up to be, like, your scepter? I feel like that's what's missing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I think, hmm. I
I think
think
you
it's
got a
the
little necromancer thing. But
well,
go ahead.
that's a good thing to say because I was gonna say it is the femur bone from the skeleton of Carl.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
Why did I type fever when I could just type bone? But Canva came through for me.
Mhm. I also confused femur with hip bone. I was like, that wouldn't make a good scepter. It's too round.
Nice.
I
Oh, there,
didn't.
you posted it. I'll
I'm
pin
not
this
a
message.
biologist. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks,
If you
Brandon.
guys want a cheeky little preview of a survey we're debuting tomorrow, please do it.
Who can say?
My, speaking of this, I'll ask for it later for seriously, but what I will affectionately call my mother-in-law, who is not actually my mother-in-law, but, you know,
Mhm.
functionally my mother-in-law, was
Your
talking
partner's
to
mom. Yeah.
yeah, was talking to the coffee ghost yesterday and telling about the tour and stuff. And she was like, "What? Can I have the links to the VODs?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, we can get you one." She was like, "No, I want all 7." It's
You're
like,
like, no, you get one,
"You're
mom.
gonna watch all 7 of these live seriously?"
Who are you, library chick?
I mean, if she wants to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Tia Tina, filled out the survey.
Hooray! Okay, this is my photo of Julia that I'm going with. Because,
Ooh, let me
Julia, I
see.
think this is the one where it looks like you're making fun of Magical Brian.
I am making fun of
Yeah.
Magical Brian. Me and Magical Brian got beef.
Oh,
I
I like
also
that.
like that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
came with me. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like it. Amanda, can you just do the flip horizontally back and forth for me just real quick? Just,
Oh,
like,
sure.
do it really quick.
Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop,
Bah,
bop,
bah,
bop,
bah,
bop,
bah.
bop.
It
It looks
seems
like
like
you're
sassy Julia.
it looks like you're playing pickleball against Magical Brian.
That's so
Thanks
funny.
all. And yeah, the VODs will be available in the next, let me say, just not to get your hopes up, a week and a half
Mm,
at the outside, but we will make them available as soon as everyone who bought tickets gets to watch.
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
thank you for filling out the survey as well, Hannah for breakfast and
Hey.
Cyclone.
I also am very appreciative of the person who pointed out Tote wrote Chagamaw. Tote wrote Chagamaw. Here we
Hey,
go now.
hey.
Okay. And I'm going to put Eric in the mix here.
Oh,
Um,
that's a good photo.
right? Because I think I had him name his favorite breakfast foods as the prompt. But I think the thing he's doing by holding up his 3 fingers is enumerating all the ways that Wizard Steve could be better at his job.
Mhm.
And so I think, unfortunately, that is also one of the things that got us kicked out of Wizard Quest is giving
Mhm.
constructive criticism on like player agency and
I
stuff.
like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
God, I just wanna go here so bad.
Well, listen, I hear that Madison is horny for it. So if that's true, or Milwaukee, maybe,
Mhm.
you know,
What
let
I
would
us
wanna
you
know.
do
Julia, what
Wh-
is the thing what's a quest that you would put into your own wizard quest?
Let me think about this. I think it would be something like, um I like riddles. I genuinely like riddles, so I like being, like, asked riddles,
Mhm.
by magical creatures and then being, given rewards for
I like
answering
that.
correctly.
So
But
maybe
I
like a
think
sphinx or something?
yeah, like a sphinx or like a troll or something, like, I gotta
Yeah, yeah.
cross a bridge and now there's a troll there. Um, I also think that it would be really fun to do like a, you guys remember, Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Oh, sure.
Like,
Mhm.
having to do, like, that kinda thing, but with the promise that no one is gonna jump out at me.
Good.
No
You know
jump
what I
scares.
mean? Yeah, I
Mm,
don't like the jump scares, but, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Love
that's
it.
good.
Evermore in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I've not heard of that, but now I'm gonna Google it.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, year-round fantasy experience, hello.
Could we put, Amanda, I think maybe one of the reasons that we also got kicked out is
Mhm.
that there is a big old troll who lives in the middle tower, the big one.
Mm.
'Cause he
Mhm.
sticks his head out and he tells all the riddles, but we exhausted all of his riddles. We solved them all first try, no scoping, perfect. And they were like, "You can't do this. This is cheating."
Mm,
Yeah, look at that
good point, good point.
guy.
Aw, I love him. He's my person. Mhm. I wish I could expand the stream chat to be bigger when I have it, like, on the side here because I can see one person's response and then the pinned thing, but
Mhm.
that's just me.
I know, I
At least pretend. Come on, guys, at least pretend.
Let's
One thing
see.
I do, Julia, is I, like, make the window wide, but then put it behind my Canva window,
Ah, that's smart.
so that you can, like, see it.
Ah, interesting.
I
And
also
then
like the idea
only
that
yeah.
I like the idea that
Uh,
he maybe has a like, what's the so Magical Brian is, like, apprentice level, like, intern level,
Yeah.
and then Wizard
mhm,
Steve is, like, the top level.
Yeah.
What would be the
yeah.
troll's title? Like
I think he's, like, a vice president of fan engagement, of guest services,
Ah, I think that's smart. I like that,
you know?
actually.
You know?
Yeah,
That's good.
mhm.
Yeah.
I
Alyssa
think he
says you
should
can
have
pop
a
out
job like
chat,
that.
by the way.
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, I'll
Yeah.
figure out how
Fan
to do
engagement
chat.
coordinator. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's really good. I also put a mop and bucket over here because I do think that, I think we spilled, like, the flask of cold brew that I snuck in, and so they knew
Mm,
that we snuck in food from the outside.
Yeah.
yeah, that feels right. That
Now
feels
when you
like
say the flask of cold brew, do you mean the flask of, Frosty mixed with cold brew that Eric had?
No, he
yeah.
had that on the drive over, and I just spilled, my cold brew.
God
Mm,
damn, I didn't get to taste that. I really wanna taste it now.
Yeah. So when we pivoted, from flying from flying to Chicago, instead drove from Minneapolis to Chicago, we went to, like, a Wendy's at, like, 7 in the morning when we left, Minneapolis, and, Eric got a Frosty because he was driving and he's worth it, and then I poured some of, his cold brew into it and mixed it up, at his, inspired suggestion, and so he had cold brew Frosty.
I
Yeah,
don't think having a Frosty is any different than having, like, a hot chocolate with breakfast, you know?
It's
totally.
definitely sweet,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not,
Yeah,
like, absurd.
right.
A
So,
musica thought I said Frostine, and, yeah, I get it.
yeah, yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Cute.
Cold
Oh, a
brew
Frosty
Frosty.
is for anyone who may not live in the US, it's like it's a frozen treat, from Wendy's, but
Yeah.
it's sort of like how would you describe the texture? It's supposed to be
Thick
like a
It's
milkshake, but
yeah, it's like a grainy chocolate milkshake is how I
yeah,
would.
there's definitely no dairy in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
There's
there's no real dairy in
Yeah.
there.
there's a bar by us that does a vegan adult boozy Frosty, and it's great.
Ooh, ooh.
It does have milk, but I think it's, like, powdered milk, you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's not
Mm.
It's not real.
Not real
There,
Well,
milk.
it is by
I'll give
far
it
and away the
that.
best thing that Wendy's has on their menu, so
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really good.
it's
I
true.
love I love a Wendy's burger, I'll be honest. It's probably my favorite, like, fast food burger if we're talking about, like, drive-through places,
Their
so,
fries are pretty good, the,
yeah.
newer quote, unquote, "new ones" from, like, a decade ago or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So the frosty cold brew was spilled, and they were mad at our innovations.
Yeah,
Oh,
understandable.
CMT Fizzle in the chat says Frosty plus cold brew is a frappuccino, and that is true. Like from
That's not wrong.
Starbucks, you
That's
know?
not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I guess.
That's pretty good.
Mhm.
All right. I'm loving it. I think anything else
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
that would get us. You know what? I think we made too much content at Wizard Quest. They got mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that also happened.
yeah. I think, what ends up happening also is they do offer us they're like, "Hey, we just weren't prepared for how cool and awesome you
Yes.
guys were gonna be, so in the future, when you come back, we'll be ready for you."
Hmm.
Yes.
Instead of gift certificates or, like, gift cards that a normal business would give out, what do you think Wizard Quest gives out as, like,
Scroll,
a
Brandon. I was ready. I was prepared.
I know. It's
Uh,
scary how fast you are
well,
sometimes.
also, Brandon, I'll be quite honest with you, there is a medieval themed, mini golf course that I go to every time I visit my parents,
Mhm.
and they have gift cards that they're specifically like they're scrolls, and they're, like, tiny little scrolls that you can
That's
give to
so
someone.
cute. I love
Yeah.
that.
That is
Mhm.
very cute.
It's very cute. So it wasn't like I came up with that, like, full cloth, but I was like, Wizard Quest would also
I
have
mean,
scrolls.
Julia, does anyone come up with anything whole cloth? It doesn't exist, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give yourself a break.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
always giving myself a break.
Hell yeah.
So I want to mention real quick this Evermore Park that someone in chat mentioned.
Mhm.
They seem like they haven't updated their website since the holidays, which understandable. It's in Utah. It's probably in the mountains. But their last event that they had was called Aurora, and it was Evermore's Dickens Village and Christmas Carol Adventure,
Oh,
and
that's fun.
Whoa.
it looks wild. It looks very fun. And they also do a bunch of corporate, private, and wedding events. So if we decide to go to Utah for whatever reason, could be a good live show venue. I
Mhm.
don't know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dog.
Love to hear it. Wonderful. I wonder, chat, if anyone has requests or suggestions for what we should do next here in side quests.
Mhm.
I know that you guys had some ideas, but let's see if chat's got some
Yes,
first
I definitely have one that I know we can go to later.
in the pocket.
Yeah,
Amanda's got one in the pocket.
feel free to give us, words or suggest what do they call this?
Concepts.
Prompts.
Concepts.
Prompts, thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, wizard
adjectives,
quest.
nouns,
Nice,
anything
nice.
like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Tote,
Tote, road,
road.
Chagaba.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, items to help people wake up, I think is kind of fun. Oh, and you know what? We'll fold that in with what we were talking about earlier. Why don't we do like coffee creations that are also potions?
Oh,
Okay.
that's fun.
I love that.
Ugh,
I'll
So
get one of
not
those
the
charts of espresso drinks.
oh,
yes,
yeah.
you got this.
Does it have to be a beverage or, other things as well?
Well, I was thinking I think coffee creations is
Okay, cool.
fun
I like
and
it.
easy for Amanda to find a chart that we can fill in,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So
Eric got a macchiato, I think, one time while we were getting coffee on the road, and
he got the tiny cortada.
I know, and Amanda ripped him for
Rick, it's a legal drink.
He was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, it's a macchiato."
When things are little, that is a
A
positive
trick.
and not a negative.
Yeah, I like it. I'm into it. All
Um,
right. Um, hmm. Yeah, you're right. It was an espresso macchiato. Absolutely.
cute.
What would I like to do for one of these? I think like a cafe latte,
Yep.
like one that has latte art. You have to do a performance check because you're making the latte art. But if you succeed at the performance check, then you get to take 2 actions per turn.
Love that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
Is
get
that
it.
good? You like
Yes,
it?
I like it.
Cool.
I like it. Sorry,
Uh,
brain stuttered for a second. Understanding language.
yep, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
that time of day for you. You're at
Yeah.
noon, so
Mm.
that's about right. Um, Zach in chat said, "Cursed coffee creation sounds like a challenge for multi-months job." I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, you're right, 100%."
For the flat white, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you get advantage on charisma checks, but only if your accent's Australian
Ah,
Mm.
or
interesting. I like that.
on like disguising yourself.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um,
I like that.
what is that called? Like disguise self or whatever?
Deception
Oh, okay.
Deception.
or yeah.
It's a charisma roll, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They're all gonna be charisma based. That's very funny.
I think so. For a cortado, this one won't be
Cortado.
uh charisma based. Maybe I'm just weird, but every time I hear the word cortado, I love cortado. It's one of my favorites. But I always think of tornado. It just like it matches in my head.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the Tasmanian devil. You know how he go fast by spinning real fast.
Mhm.
So maybe cortado make you go fast and spin, but you have to spin while you do it.
Okay,
So
I like
maybe
that.
like plus whatever for speed athletics check or something
Mhm.
for dashing.
Yeah.
Or maybe just increases your dash distance or whatever.
Right. Maybe you do like additional force damage because you're like a tornado.
Yeah,
Or you have to pass a con check because the only way you can dash that fast is to spin.
that's
Yes.
true, yeah.
And you have to do the con check so you don't get super dizzy.
Yeah,
Exactly
yeah, yeah.
right.
I like it.
I remember there's a I have those, like, flashbulb memories you have from your childhood that just, like,
Mhm.
stick with you? It's not even, like, interesting or funny. I just remember this in my memory, my one of my friends had a tree that was, like, huge. We're talking, like 80-foot tree maybe
Wow.
70, like, one of those, like, really, really old trees, and they had a, chain, uh, swing, like a swing hanging from chains on it,
Mhm.
and we decided to try to spin it around as much as we could, like, see how much we could get it, and so I sat
Yeah.
on there, and we spun me around until we got it
Oh,
f the
no.
chain and the chain
Uh-oh.
was up must have been up 10, 15 feet at least, um,
Mhm.
and I spun, and I felt like I was spinning for, like, a day and a half, and it's the sickest I've ever gotten.
Yep. Did you throw
Oh,
up all over the place?
Oh, of course I did, Julia.
Nice, nice. Did as a teenager or however old you were was it just, like, full of, like, pizza and soda?
I mean, I was like yeah, I must have been, like, 11 or something, but yeah, it was
tough,
I
definitely yeah,
stand by pizza and soda.
100%, yep.
tough.
Mhm, mhm. Um,
All right.
my turn again.
Yes. Where do we go?
I think, am I gonna do the espresso or am I gonna do the mocha? Espresso or mocha? I think the espresso is just like, you you get to, like, roll a D6, and then whatever you land on is the amount of, like, extra turns that you get per round. But the, your con saving throw DC gets higher and higher, and if you, fail the con saving throw, you poop yourself.
In the middle of battle.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
I was gonna say for the espresso macchiato, because I love the idea that it's just pretty little.
Mhm.
I think that your like time you can do I guess time would go slower for you. So you could do more in a minute than other people, but also you are proportionately that much smaller than your
Oh,
usual size.
that's fun.
That's very cute.
It's
I
just
Right?
like
like
a
it.
win-win, you know? It just
Yeah,
Yeah.
helps me lose 50, 60 pounds immediately.
That's fair.
you get, like, down one size classification. I like that.
Exactly, yeah. It's like get 4 more hours per day.
Mhm.
If
I'm
you could
into it.
get if you let's say you only had to sleep 2 hours a day to feel rested, but you lost a foot off of your height, you do so?
Nah.
Nah.
Would you?
I don't know, maybe. 4'10"? I feel like some girls are 4'10", you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's only 4 inches shorter than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4:10's not impossible, but but also, like, I have no reason my life is structured around getting the sleep I want, pretty much.
Mhm. That's fair. The 4-2 would be a little bit of a challenge, I think. So probably not. I also like sleeping, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where
I
I'm
like
at.
to sleep. How about the mocha? It's, like, tasty.
Chocolatey.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
So trying to be rested and prepared for the day. So like, yeah, maybe some bonus hit points, or maybe it like detracts temporarily because some of these are temporary, rushes
Mhm.
of energy, and then later on you're like, oh boy, I'm really dragging. Uh,
Yeah.
so maybe because the mocha has something sugary in it, it's like you have temporary HP, but then I don't know when you like when you take damage, it's double damage, maybe something like that. Like
Mm.
Ooh,
the later
interesting.
on.
Yeah, maybe it's like you lose advantage, or rather, it's kind of like reckless attack where your enemies gain advantage on you after like the first minute of your usage of it.
Mm,
Hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, because like the sugar crash hits, you have that temporary HP, and then the minute ends, and now everyone has advantage on you for the following minute.
What if like what if you have to so you sleep in the morning and you have exactly 4 hours of this advantage, and if you don't fight someone within that 4 hours, you pass out.
Fair, fair.
Yeah.
Zach in chat suggested levels of exhaustion, but here's
Yeah.
the thing: I think levels of exhaustion are dumb. I don't really like them in my games.
Get him,
I don't think
Julia.
they're very practical, and so I disagree.
Hell yeah. And then how about the latte macchiato? What makes her different?
Latte
What's the difference between a
macchiato.
latte macchiato and an espresso macchiato?
Um,
Steamed milk.
yeah,
Oh.
as you can
I'm
see
covering
from
the
the
key,
chart.
but the clearest
Oh,
white
I see.
color is foamed milk, and the creamy color is steamed milk.
Oh, I see.
Mhm,
So we have some
mhm.
steamed milk in there also. So more of a breakfast, more of a nutritional meal,
Mm,
if
'cause
you
it
think
has
about
milk.
it.
Yeah.
What if it's
Mhm.
like a because it's small and large, it's like macchiato is a very small drink, but this one's a big one. So it's like maybe you could like is there something, yeah, like in large reduce or like maybe
Yeah,
you
same
can
effect as the other one, but you get bigger instead of smaller.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So you lose 4 hours per day, but you go up one size in class.
Hey,
Mhm.
nice. Love to
Nice,
hear
very
it.
good. And then our last one is the cappuccino, which, I would like to suggest you become an old Italian man.
Which means you could live an extra 40 years.
Yep, 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 and you get charisma, saving throws, advantage on charisma saving throws.
Great.
But you
I'm
have to talk in that accent for the rest of the effect.
stunning. No notes.
You have to
Great.
sound it like Mario. Ned Skolas asks, "What coffee does each of you drink the most?"
I in general, like, my day-to-day is just, like, regular French press coffee. That's my in the morning, I do a hazelnut blend
Ooh.
from a local shop by us, and that's
Nice.
about it.
Yeah, everyday coffee, yeah, I just drink black drip, um, and, yeah, when I do espresso, I really do actually like a macchiato. If I'm feeling like I just want espresso, I usually get a macchiato because I like a little bit of milk, but if I'm wanting, like, a milk drink, a cappuccino, I think is the way to go.
Yeah,
Nice. And I make cold brew and have that usually with a little bit of maple syrup, and almond milk.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm also, like, if I'm going out, I'm a latte girly, but I don't like making it at home necessarily, so that's kind of my thing.
Have you tried to steam milk and stuff on the does the espresso at the office have a steamer?
It does.
Yeah, have you tried it? Is it hard?
It's not that like I can easily get some effect, but
Mhm,
I can't get like, a latte art qualification.
mhm.
But yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's
It's
pretty
just, like, too much effort for me. I'm like, "I'll pay someone to do
yeah.
this," and, like, I have an espresso machine that has a steamer and everything like that. It's just I'm too sleepy in the morning to make that into a whole affair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, my Starbucks order though, now I'm thinking of it, I always get a, dirty chai, latte.
Yeah.
So, chai tea with espresso in a latte form. Oh, so
So
good.
good. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Way before tea lattes were a thing at Starbucks, I would get an Earl Grey and a shot of espresso in it as my like birthday drink. Because before I drank coffee regularly, that's what I would do. And
Mhm.
everyone was like, "Whoa." Uh, so I felt very ahead of my curve on that.
Yeah. What is that called now? It's called like the London fog or something like that. Hell yeah,
Yeah, and they
Amanda.
do
You are
like
ahead of the game.
steamed milk and a like a vanilla syrup of some kind, but just Earl Grey with some at that time soy milk, now probably oat milk, and a shot of espresso. So good.
London
Damn
Fog,
right.
yeah, top tier drink.
It is a
Mhm.
really good one.
Guys, the other thing that I thought we could do today,
What?
because
What? What?
later on I'm going to an heirloom tomato seed starting workshop at my local community garden. I'm so excited.
Man,
I've
I got so excited because I thought that one said Amanda Orange, and I was like, "It's named after you!" And that's
Yes,
It
what it
does
was.
look like that.
Mhm.
as did I. But I am very excited to talk about some of the different kinds of heirloom tomatoes that exist out there. And maybe a we just did sort of boons with a side effect, but maybe this is, I don't know, some other kind of D&Dification of these tomatoes here.
Love it. Uh,
Um,
Bray just
maybe
subscribed for, tier 1 for 21 months, by the way. So,
Damn,
thank you,
Bray.
Bray.
Yay. Ray, we had one more hype train today to add to our Mamma Mia 2, here we go again,
We
total.
got to the second level, I will say, so it was 10 minutes, not just 5.
Hell yeah.
I would like to Amanda, instead of doing buffs for these, I think we should make each of these a, like, monster that has to be fought.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun, yeah.
Like, you're in a witch's garden, and she's got a variety of tomatoes, but then the tomatoes attack.
Yeah, like, sort of
I'm
like
into it.
in the Merlin fight in the Sword in the Stone where he, like they're turning into different animals and stuff, you know?
Yeah,
But
like
instead, it's
that.
just different tomatoes turning into different things that you have to fight.
Yeah, I
Nice.
like it. Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. That
So,
being said, don't know how to start.
yeah, I think that so Cherokee chocolate's one of my favorite kinds of tomatoes. Cherokee purple is another like varietal, but it's just like one of those like big honkin', like very juicy inside, very beautiful when you cut them open, heirloom tomatoes. And so I think this guy is like filled with juice.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Let's
Like,
name the monster.
I mean, that one's Juicy Lucy, of course.
Yeah.
the juice is loose. Yep, yep, yep.
Another highlight of tour, we had actual Juicy Lucy's in Minneapolis. They were so good.
So good.
Uh, is it one of those things maybe that, like, it attacks by creating, like, a juicy quicksand around, and you guys slowly sink in, and if you don't make the strength checks, you, like, drown, basically?
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
Sort of like a mix between, like, a ooze and a, sand pit kinda thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's acidic because tomatoes are acidic.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why does that guy look like he's having such a great time in the
I
Whee!
don't know.
Whee!
Um, don't know. Kinda
Yeah.
love it though.
Dying! Whee!
Yay! I
Feeling
also like
free
the
out here.
morbid hand that is, below him and to the left.
Yeah, seriously.
You're like, "Oh, no." Yeah, Maddie, he should be our starter for the next time we play.
All right.
Mhm.
Next time we play,
All right.
Play in the space.
All right. The juice is loose. We got it.
juice is loose.
Um,
Great.
I think this has to be called Amanda Orange now.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's just you, but you're orange and big, and you fight.
No
Mhm.
notes.
Because it's an Amanda one, is it that, you don't actually need to fight them? It's you could just talk it out?
Yeah, that's the trick.
Yeah.
This tomato hates conflict, but you only know that if you know, try to not fight.
Yeah.
Love it.
There you
Is there? Ooh, yeah. Let's
go.
get more
Is there a
colorful.
conflict avoidance, tomato?
I was gonna say, is there an orange filter? But fair.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at conflict over my time.
No, 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 I'm just saying that's how you usually solve,
Oh, yes,
your
yes.
D&D things. I wasn't calling you, like, against conflict. I'm just saying you usually try to find a solution in which we can talk it out and not have to go into combat.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's fine to not want to be in conflict.
That's true, but
Being able to
um,
deal with it as it comes is important.
mhm,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
for sure,
I
for sure.
think so. I did black creme in my garden last year, and they're great. And they're kind of
It's
like,
just a funny name.
yeah, it reminds me of from the series Who Must Not Be Named. I think Crumb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, it reminds me of like Black Chrysanthemum or whatever his name is from Star Wars. It's not Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
the Wookiee
Okay.
bounty hunter.
yeah, like a
Okay.
big Wookiee guy mixed with a human who is like,
Okay.
and they're kind of like salty. So like the tomatoes are
I was
Oh,
ish.
like, "The Wookiees?"
So I don't know. Yeah, there's some like humanoid Wookiee hybrid thing. I don't know.
Okay,
moisture.
Yeah, that's good.
Monster.
ooh, okay, I like that, I'm into that. What does he do to fight you?
Well, I think yeah, sort of like a icon of decay or whatever it is, like a moisture wiki, and sort of just saps your moisture away
Oh,
from
okay.
you.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
and it
into that.
makes him all the more juicy and more tasty, so it works.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
smart, that's
Yeah.
smart. I think the there he is.
Mhm.
I think the chocolate stripes, maybe they are like a stealth kind of monster. Like you're walking through the garden. Like the reason tigers have stripes is because they blend in with the forest better.
Mm,
And so I think that maybe these things like blend in really well with the garden and they'll like stalk you and you have to make like perception checks and stuff like that in order to realize that you're being followed,
I
like
love that.
velociraptors.
Yeah, 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 that's
They
fun.
also look like little cherry bombs. So I
Cherry
would love if they
bombs.
were stealth bombers. Maybe, Julia, they perch in trees or even like hide among the
Ooh.
grass and then they can explode at the moment's
Yeah,
Yeah,
notice.
I
I
like
like
that.
that.
That's very good.
Yeah,
Very
like get
good,
a
very
little
good.
exploding effect.
I have one for sunsets, but I don't want to, you know, dominate. So,
No.
Dominate, do it.
I think that like a beautiful sunset, Amanda, a explosion's very fun. I think like a beautiful sunset,
Yeah.
these ones maybe like entice you towards like a ledge or some sort of trap, and you have to make a
Ooh,
wisdom save in order to like get out of it and not fall into their web or their trap or whatever.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's see. Oh,
Brandywine.
well, the Brandywine reminds me obviously of hobbits,
Mhm. Obviously,
um,
naturally.
naturally. So I don't know. I was trying to think of
Why?
what that could.
Amanda goes, "Hey, hey, why? Hey, why?
Oh, why does
Why?"
it remind you of hobbits?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's a family of hobbits named the Brandywines in
okay.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Um,
So, what are hobbits' weaknesses? Dirty feet,
well, they're
smoking too much dope.
it's not
Smoking
that
too much dope.
yeah, it's not that they're lazy, but they don't like to put themselves into conflict. Like they
They
don't,
don't like conflict like the
yeah,
other one?
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
But I was also thinking like a brandy wine could be like it's like a fortified wine that you're like, oh yeah, I'm just drinking like a normal 11% wine. Have some more, and then it turns out it's
Yeah.
like 50%, and you get
Yeah.
super drunk.
Yeah. So
No,
like
Say,
intoxicates.
"Brandy, what a fine girl.
could be brandy, could be a
What
fake
a
wife,
good wife."
Uh,
A thick wife?
fake wife, not thick
Oh.
wife.
I thought you said a thick wife, and I was like, I mean, they don't imply that she's thick, but she probably is. That's so funny.
Gotta have a thick girl for scale.
I love my curvy wife. What an incredible Twitter moment.
Oh, that's good, Amanda. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Thanks y'all for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day.
What a
Okay. Did I do the
fine
right one? That
girl.
was Brian Dewey. Oh, Sideth versus OTV.
Yeah,
And
different
then yeah,
ones.
Mhm.
this one I think intoxicates instantly because it looks so beautiful.
It
It
does, yeah.
does.
It's like a hot hobbit.
Oh yeah. If you don't know what I mean, yes you do.
Have you seen what's his name? Elijah Wood?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
beautiful. What a beautiful man.
A beautiful man.
Why aren't there lady hobbits? Or they were just
There
not
are.
There are.
characters?
Yeah.
They just weren't. Yeah, there's no real ladies in that series. I mean, there's a couple, but like none of
Yeah.
them are part of the Fellowship, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
Although and also the Fellowship wouldn't have been able to do anything without the few women that are in there. So, but
I
it's fine.
know.
We just won't talk about them very much. It's fine.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
fine.
no,
It's
no.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Tolkien.
Tolkien.
Speaking of the upcoming eclipse, I think this one, the yellow one, is so beautiful and bright that it
Oh,
blinds you without eye protection.
I
Smart.
love
That's what I was
that.
thinking. On the same boat as you, and then we just have the black cherry.
And the Blondkopfchen.
The black
Oh,
cherry.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you were the Blondkopfchen were the ones that I was thinking about
Oh
for
no,
that
I liked this big
description.
honkin'
He's a hunky
yellow
boy.
guy.
I like
Yeah.
that he also wears sunglasses, just to tell you.
Yeah.
I think the black cherry, it reminds me of the black cherry warheads. So
Oh.
maybe this one is like, this one's just a normal tomato? Okay, weird. But then you eat it and it's yeah, a burst of like acidity or something and that eats you from the inside out.
I like it.
Ah!
I'm into it. And then I'm inspired for the blonde Kopfkin ones.
Yes.
In the when you went to go find the sunglasses, Amanda, I saw
Yeah.
like a little like yellow emoji guy, and I
Ooh.
was like, what if they're like the execute?
Oh,
Um,
that's fun.
and depending on like what face they have on, it like influences your emotions.
Oh.
Is that kind of fun?
That's really
Yeah.
fun.
Nice.
And they switch which one's in front to change the emotion, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
for
fun.
sure.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, yeah.
I,
All right, so we
I,
got that one.
I don't know why, but in my brain, I pictured them having the little Diglett noise, like Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio.
Because they're a trio. That's why.
Oh, God, my neck. Anyway,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. I'm sorry to do that. Whatever, it's
We'll
fine.
get the angry one in there.
He's so mad.
Yeah. You coming into my garden?
Amanda, can we have the one that's really like cheesing up there? He's the light blue one. To the right. But
Oh,
also the silly one's very good. The silly one should also be
No, it's
included.
fine. You got plenty of tomatoes for everybody.
I know, I know.
what a fine wife you would be.
Cool. And then what do you want to call them, Julia? Like the
I think
executor emotion.
yeah, they're
influence.
the
A Moshicutor.
Emoticutor.
yeah, sure. Because they're also cute.
And they also execute you, so it works.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Cherry does look like a bowling ball. You're right, Mixel.
Cherry do look like bowling ball, actually.
Hell yeah, dude. Lovely.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Good
And then,
job,
Julie,
team.
did you want to work on this now or you want to save that for next time?
No, I thought it was funny.
It is fun.
I just thought it was funny. I didn't have any inspiration for it.
I mean,
I
you
also
could.
just like I like it as a quest giver who it's just a guy signing. And he's
Oh,
he's stuck
that's
there forever.
fun.
He knows he's stuck there forever. And he's like,
Yeah.
you can't get me out, but I have a quest for you.
That's
That's pretty
good.
good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just make it smaller and then detail what's below it. Like that's just how he lives, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's just his living room that he's standing up in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Well, I feel like this is a good introductory stream back into the swing of things. I'm certainly feeling a sleepy myself.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. It's okay if it is a little sleepy time
It
today.
is a little sleepy time.
Feels like a good time for us all to be sleepy, but also a good time to review what we did today.
Mhm.
Wow.
Which is, of course, to figure out how we got kicked out of Wizard Quest. I'm sorry to say it.
Mm.
I think this is a great debut of our new headshots. We had some coffee beverages to get us started in the mornings, give us some little advantages, and then I have a lot to think about now about how the different heirloom tomato varieties I'm going to be visiting today may or may not help out.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
know which ones sound interesting because I have not bought my tomatoes yet. So
I will.
Mhm.
let me know.
I will. Some of these are like mad heirloom,
Mm.
and I don't know if they're like commercially available,
Mhm.
and some of them are. So I'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
I'm excited.
Well, folks, remember, of course, to click that pinned link in chat. Let us know where you want us to come on our next tour. We're very excited. And follow us online. Eric's been sharing some really sweet photo roundups of the tour. Brent has been cutting clips. You'll see a clip of this past episode tomorrow. And we got all kinds of good eppies coming for you. A real hot one on Tuesday, and we're recording another hot one on Friday. So
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
it's gonna be great.
Thanks for
Yeah.
watching, y'all.
Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.